Amur Falcon, Falcon amurensis, high riba uchek makalasi, Malem Sigi Kwaidegi Lamsang na paiba, migration matam amada kilometer lishing kontra pairaga chatpa, ahing batin kang, kauzeng haro, uchina chingba ahing ba faraga chabo uchek makal amani, ka hena ingba mafam da leiba ngamdaba, changchet amada ingba ningtham thagi matamda, lap na pairaga chakta ba uchekni. Uchek asina numit tholok pa ayuk ki matamdagi koi pai pairaga machinjak thiba chatnabagi masabu sem sajaduna masa mareng khingdokli akoi bagi jungle kayada koi pai paiduna chaktaruraga numidang wairamgi matamda amuk halaklaga mafam sida ahing yarekle.
My God, my God, my God.
They've all come. They've all come now.
Oof, oof, oof. It's just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Maybe there are 10,000 there, maybe 20,000. Anybody's guess. I mean, something, the closest I can think of is a bee swarm.
But what they will do, sir, is that they will keep such. At this site, for example, in Manipur, okay, people have now become aware. But there is still a lot more to be done, and we cannot just let it up at this stage. There has to be this continuous hand-holding with the villagers. So even conducting an Amur Falcon festival is quite symbolic in a way. You know, the forest department, organizing this, and the local people coming together and organizing this. It's a celebration of what we know about the Amurs, and in a way celebrate the achievement also. You know, that we have been able to change this complete situation. People have taken it to their heart in protecting Amurs. Of course, there are many other challenges here. Challenges are invariably there in conservation, and one of the challenges is, okay, what is the livelihood, what alternatives can we have for those people who were in a way dependent on the Amurs, you know. So that's still a challenge. If you ask me at this point of time, I cannot give you a straightforward clear answer, because it is not as so easy. Okay, so you have stopped hunting Amurs, okay, you will get this job or you will be compensated with this money. That doesn't work, especially for this species, because Amur Falcon is not localized to one area and year round it is not there in that area. It is an entire landscape.
Amur Falcon hairibo uchek makalasi yamna singba sensitive oiba uchek makalamani. Makoina laibada khudong thiba thokloi daba mafam yenglaga chaktaba yarek po uchek makali aduna district asigi khun manga tarukta makhoigi seidangfam oirambadu hatpi fabi ba tarokpadagi haujikti chelwan khungi wagi umangda seidang. Tamenglong district ki akoibasi maru oiba turen ani irang amadi barak ani na chenbana manak nakpo umang singsida maubiwa yamna hoba chingsang pareng kaya lay. Amur Falcon na laizabada nungaibo oibaga loinana tinkang yamna thokpa matamsu oy. Maram aduna makoigi machinjak marang kaina fangbana hauzik ki oina chilwan khungi akakna ba mafam apapang amadi dipangyang umangi chaurakpa hector taramuki oigadaba mafam duda seidangfam oiri. Europe, Africa, Mongolia na chingba mafam kayadagi lapna pairaklaga matam kharagi oina Manipur gi Tamenglong district ta seidang laba uchekni. October thadagi na December thakai fawba Tamenglong gi mafam kharada lairamlaga South Africa tamna amuk hanki. Amur Falcon na mafam sida lairingai matamda mafam sigi umang singsida uwa amadi mana masing thibagi thabak matam kharagi oina athing bathamki mafam sibu ngakpi senbibagi thabaksu forest department police department loina na khunja singa khutsam naraga chathari
koi tie up dauraga ayuk nganta da round oina adum usek na tongba mafam se khoi chatuna yengi aduga ka pal lak pasing do dum tanthok laga dum yengi
makhoi na tongba roasting area se khoi gi lamdani ado roast sigi area sibu khoi na palm law gum jan ba sigumba tawradi makhoi yam disturbance legni ado evina khoi gi authority general meeting adugi area do community reserve forest ana reserve tawrase ana khoi thing krabni asid gi matang sida Tamenglong with the phone so a coin at Tori was there. Sit away, I begin Manaso, Kandaga, Manaso Yam, Nungaiza, Penba, Pondoe, Adubu, Mokoina, a bias.
Manipur gi Tamenglong district ta angan mamatam dagi hauna. Amur Falcon Haribo Uchek Makalasi Lakpagi Wari, Hausik Suhan Singawari Lirakli. Rong may Kanglup no Uchek Asibu, Akoi Puina, Hiraga Kangne, Aduga Manipuri Londa, Kunu Karang Kongang behind a Kangne.
Sik Tong Bazaga roasting area have said Barak Bang. Aduga adugi zaga magtuda ekoina su pamlaw su tawe aduga topa su tawe adu matamda pamlaw gum taw matamda adugi area da di phause bajana phangya ba bajana thowe adu we binina adugi area aduda ama kri gumba ama di leram guni ha bagi thajaba amalai
Amur Falcon Haribo Uchek Makalasi, Yamna Singba, sensitive Oiba Uchek Makalamani, Makoina Laibada, Kudong Tiba Tokloi Dabama from Yanglaga, Chaktaba, Yarek Po Uchek Makalni. Aduna, District Asigi Kun Manga Tarukta Makoigi Saidang from Oirambadu, Hatpi Fabiba Taruk Padagi, Haujikti, Chilwan Kungi Wagi umang the Saidangli. District asida amuk na honana Amur Falcon lakpasida ucheg asibu ngakpi senbiba makhoigi changja fampiduna matam khara saidang lamba fabiba hatpiba tawidana ba thorang kaya paikhatli akaknana chahi khudingi Tamenglong district ki DC na hairiba matam sida sa ucheg hatpa thengna ba paikhatpa khongthang ama oina nongmai sejin na ba yade loinana nongmai singbu khungi authority da thamjin gadabani haina order Toktuna section thorangi saruk amasu paikhatki
lamgi sa makhai se hat pato kadabni akoi khun se usek hat pato kadabni aduna khungi khunda ergal laiba makhai se village authority da submit tawgadabni haibagi resolution ama se lawre
Manipur Forest Department amadi Wildlife Institute of India ga khutsam naraga Amur Falcon bu satellite transmitter tagging tawbagi thabak paikhatki 2018 da ahan boina Amur Falcon anibu satellite tagging tawraga Tamenglong amasung Manipur haina mingthol piraga Falcon ani thadoki masigi matung 2019 da atopa Falcon manga puching irang barak falong amasung chilon maming tholaga satellite tagging tawraga thadoki makhoi sing asigi manungda irang amadi chilon uchek ani sigi satellite report chahi ani khara hen bafau active oina pau pirakhi adubu haujik makti satellite transmitter tagging tawkiba Amur Falcon ama fau active oibagi pau phangkhidre masigi maram expert sing na haibada system yakhidaba natraga hatpi khiba oibe yai haibagi wafam phongtok lakki apapang amadi dipangyang umangi chaurak pa hectare taramuki oigadaba mafam duda seidang fam oiri Amur Falcon na mafam sida lairingai matamda ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯎꯃꯪꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯎꯋꯥ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯥ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯊꯤꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯈꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯊꯤꯡꯕ ꯊꯝꯈꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯉꯥꯛꯄꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯕꯤꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯨ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁꯠ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯈꯨꯟꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒ ꯈꯨꯠꯁꯝꯅꯔꯒ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯤ ꯑꯈꯟꯅꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛ ꯇꯥꯃꯦꯡꯂꯣꯡꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪ ꯈꯔꯗ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯛꯇꯣꯕꯔ ꯊꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯨꯕ ꯆꯌꯣꯜꯗꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯚꯦꯝꯕꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯆꯌꯣꯜ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯔꯥꯞꯄ ꯃꯤꯔꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯃꯨꯔ ꯐꯥꯜꯀꯟꯅ ꯁꯩꯗꯥꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯂꯒ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯍꯟꯈꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁꯠ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠꯀ ꯈꯨꯠꯁꯝꯅꯔꯒ ꯎꯆꯦꯛ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯐꯥꯕꯤꯕ ꯍꯥꯠꯄꯤꯕ ꯇꯧꯗꯅꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯈꯨꯟꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒ ꯈꯨꯠꯁꯝꯅꯔꯒ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯂꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯈꯪꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯔ ꯐꯥꯜꯀꯟ ꯐꯦꯁꯇꯤꯚꯦꯜ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯂꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯛ ꯅꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏ ꯀꯌꯥꯅ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯈꯤ Manipurgi Forest and Environment Climate Change ki Minister Shri Thongam Biswarjit na Chief Guest Athoy Balingbirakpa aduga Minister for Water Resources Relief and Disaster Management ki thaupu biriba Shri Awangbu Nimai Manipurgi Additional Chief Secretary M.H. Khan Forest and Environment na Guest of Honor aduga Dr. A.K. Joshi Principal Chief Conservator of Forest na Thauram apu oiduna festival adu pangthokki Thauram adu haudokpada Falong village ki jagoi kangbu amana khunchung dance pangthoktona VIP sing okki
Government of Manipur, and we have Additional Chief Secretary M.H. Khan, Forest and Environment. We have PCCF Group, Dr. A.K. Joshi, the President, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest and Head of Forest.
Going forward, I also welcome all the senior officers of our department and also from the district administration for gracing this occasion with their presence. I would also like to welcome all the participants of this function, experts from different institutions, especially WII, for helping us in satellite tracking of Amur Falcon, representatives from village authorities and our friends from media. Now this year has been a very special for us as challenges of protection and conservation has increased manifold in the lights of new development taking place. This year, first sighting of Amur Falcon was reported in the early second week of October. However, roasting in large flock started on around third week of October. We started with patrolling of roasting site at Barak River Valley in Chiulan village every day from 15th October. Since 29th October, a joint team of Forest and Police Department is stationed at the Chiulan village for protection of Amur Falcon. I sincerely thank Anupam Madam, SP Tamilong for providing active support in this regard. Bhalok, Matung, Punching, Pungnam, Duilong, Chiulan are some of the places where we have stationed our local protection team consisting of volunteers for protection of Amur Falcon. For their active support, Forest Department is honoring the participants in today's function. We also raised awareness campaign at different villages by meeting with local volunteers and village authority members. Awareness campaign were also launched at the school and college level in association with different institutions like Rainforest Club, Tamilong Wildlife Trust of India, Corbett Foundation and Tamilong Times. In association with the Rainforest Club Tamilong, we have also organized a photography and videography competition. Winners of the event will be facilitated.
Special guest, the President, guest of honor, each one will be releasing the research paper, and I call upon Ms. Amarjit Kaur, research scholar, Wildlife Institute of India, to please take her time for her speech.
I would like to begin how important is the land of Manipur for the Amur Falcons. Since you all know, when coming from the breeding grounds, Amur Falcons first come down to Manipur. Instead of going directly to their stopover sites across Northeast India, they first enter through Manipur. It is because to avoid the mountainous barrier of Naga Hills and Chin Hills, they find this gateway, the Imphal Valley Gateway. They enter into Manipur, and from here on, they move to their different stopover sites located across the Northeast Indian landscape. Secondly, we see huge congregations of Amur Falcons in this landscape across Northeast India. But why? Why we see so many Amur Falcons here and we do not see such congregations elsewhere in the country? Apart from the habitat which is available for these birds to roost, most importantly, it is the food. It is the super abundant food that is present here which sustains this high population of Amur Falcons in the region. As we all are aware that coming from the breeding grounds, Amur Falcon come with their young ones, come with their babies which are just born, and this is their first entry into your land. And here, the availability of food and the protection of Amur Falcons dictates the success of their migration, and it dictates the survival of newborn Amur Falcons and in completion of their migration journeys.
Photography competition on Amur Falcon, Dr. Kiran Kulkarni. Those three are photography competitions. First, leading and my mobile videos competition. Matong village volunteers. Mitang Kalitan Chuluan village volunteers in Amola the Poor. This Chuluan village volunteer. Next we have Kangsiluan village. This is Kangsiluan village volunteers.
So our principal aim in celebrating the Amur Falcon festival is to reinforce this idea of conservation and to raise awareness about Amur Falcon protection, and also for protection and conservation of other rare and endangered wildlife found in the area. The Amur Falcon represents, and this festival celebrates, the indomitable spirit of these raptors. They are very tiny in structure, about 200 grams or so, the Falco amurensis. But they take such an arduous journey, right from, and year after year after year, like the satellite taggings have shown us. They breed somewhere in Siberia, eastern Siberia, southern Siberia, the Amur Oblast region of Russia and northern China, and then to escape the harsh winters of that area, they migrate to the feeding grounds in South Africa. And during this long journey, they make a stopover in this part of the country. And this is the temporary halt that they make here to rest and roost. And of course, by now you all are aware that when they come here in October, November, that coincides with the emergence of termites and insects in this area. And so there's plenty of food available. And that is why these birds come here and they, play a very important role in pest control.
Some years ago, during this season, you will find lots and lots, in terms of thousands, in the market selling Amur Falcon. But these days, after people become aware of the importance of protecting these very, very precious birds, now we would not find even a single Amur Falcon in the market or anywhere. For that, I would like to thank the people of Tamenglong, and also I would like to thank the Department of the Forest Environment and Climate Change and some other NGOs in collaboration with the department who have been creating awareness among the people. Our elders have a story about this bird. Our Honorable Minister feels that it is important to let people know that the olden days, our people and our culture has some relation with this bird. I also, as a layman, came to know about these birds not very long ago. When I came to know about this bird, I feel that this bird has a mission. Their mission is a silent campaign for peace. I would like to call it a silent ambassador of peace. They mean no harm to the human beings. They don't eat our crops. They don't destroy our crops. They simply come, stay for some time, go back. And they connect almost the entire world, Africa, Europe, Asia, in single year. And back to Tamenglong, and they'll go back to South Africa, back to Europe, then Asia, then come back again. This is the routine. It is just like a duty assigned to them. They keep connecting the entire planet. And we as a custodian, God has made human beings as a custodian of the other creatures, to protect them, to take care of them, to love them and enjoy.
What Article 51A says, everyone has fixed the responsibility to protect the nature. There is the mandatory responsibility fixed by the Constitution. So we have to follow every rules and regulation, and even more how we have to protect the nature. That is very important. Chulan village si community reserve area si over 888 square kilometer the hectare da akoi laire masima akoi gi Amur Falcon si hena akoi protect tona bi por lae aduga akoi na khangadabadi akoi na how Amur Falcon se rules in our district Tamenglong si akoi two system of the river system. There is the Irang river ga Barak river gi leriba wa gi state da makoi si shelter loba roost toba aduga makoi si karigi da mutano ha matam da makoi si yamna security leiba mafam da leiba usek ama oiba aduna maram warga akoi yam ten matam da la amakanda akoi gi sign ama pirami ba akoi gi hallaman jingna akoi pirami put pusing che akoi loina matam khudima ka akoi na akoi ningchangom thoi.
Festival adu loishalakpada RFO headquarter KH Hitler na mayambu thagat wahi piki.
Masigi festival asigi president odilba respected sir Dr. A.K. Joshi PCCF and Hope Sir Busu Tamil Forest ki taraf amasung Rain Forest Club aduga mafam asigi organizing committee ki taraf tagi Sir Busu ngkai letana thagat sari aduga akoi ki forest department ki senior officer additional PCCF CCF CF DFO aduga SP Tamenglong aduga SDO Tamenglong district level officer sing aduga Rail Forest Club ki member sing Tamenglong Times ki news sing Forest Foundation ki news sing aduga village chairman sing village youth club sing aduga friend from media puna maku ikai kumabu chori lona special thagat se bapodok se base January dancer amsum romai riders ki akoi ki member puna makusu akoi na managing committee ki taraf taki hana na thagat sari aduga mafam asida tindi ba ngasi invite special invite ona lobby ba ladies and gentlemen puna makusu अखोगी फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ तक अमुक थागतरी पुनमक थागतरी थैंक यू।